Have you ever had anyone in your life who saw you in a negative light? Someone who thought you were a jerk or a liar or a cheat? And even if you had done something that gave them reason to think that, that's not who you are at your core. At your core, you are good and you are full of love and you are full of light, but it didn't seem like they cared. It didn't seem like you could change their mind. No matter what you did, they continued to see you as this lower vibrational version of yourself. Well, what happened after an extended period of time? I was in that situation when I was younger, and I can tell you that for me, it became really difficult to hold a high vibrational version of myself when I was around that person. I would feel myself dropping lower and lower and lower so that I matched whatever vibrational energy they held me in. They thought I was a liar, they thought I was a cheat or a jerk. I wasn't trying anymore to convince them otherwise. They didn't see the potential in me, so why should I try and prove anything to them? This is so relevant because Donald Trump is in that position. Donald Trump has not just one, but hundreds of millions of people who see him as a monster and a criminal and a liar and a cheat and all of these versions of himself that aren't his absolute truth. He may have done things to cause us to view him in that capacity, but that's not the truth of who he is at his core. And it's very, very tough for me to see so many loving people who I know personally, and then people I know through social media, who preach love, who I genuinely believe want a loving world and want the best for everyone in it, who are now preaching hatred, who are putting low vibrational content out into the world, which is not serving anyone. Donald Trump, you may not agree with who he is as a person and how he lives his life. You may not agree with his political preferences, but say what you want, he is doing the best he can. He is genuinely trying to make America great again, whatever that means to him. He didn't become president just to burn it all to the ground. And so I'm going to invite you to take a good long look inside of yourself and recognize it's not up to Donald Trump to change first. It doesn't serve us to wait for him to change and then for us to see him differently. It's an opportunity for us to put our money where our mouth is, for us to start and be the change we wish to see in the world, to choose love. And that's not always the easy thing to do, guys. That may seem like some cop-out hippie mentality, but this is an example of how this is the harder thing. This is the high road. And so we get the opportunity to lead by example. We get to say, okay, Donald, you have shown us a version of yourself that we may not like, but we are going to hold a vision for you of all the good that you can do in the world. We're going to see you as the man, as the president that you have the potential to become. And by doing that, we make it easier for him to step into that vision. And I'm not saying don't protest. I'm not saying don't voice your opinion. But I'm saying please do it from a place of compassion and love and not hatred. Because hate does nothing except reveal that your love comes with conditions. And unconditional love has the capacity, has the potential to heal. And so let's give that healing love. Let's give it freely to Donald Trump and hold him to a standard. Hold him in a vision that he can step into. We have the potential to change this planet, but it starts with us. No one else. You are seen, you are heard, you are loved. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Be the change.